Okay, hopefully this will be the last video because a lot of the last of the questions are going to be eliminated. So 58 is just like the one I got cut off on number 55, but it tells you that the area of a playground is 320 square yards and that the width of the playground is 4 yards longer than its length. So we know that area is length times width. The area is 320 square yards. It says its width is 4 yards longer than its length. And then, of course, the length is what we're going to use as L. So I set this up and I said area is length times width. And the area is 320. And the length is L. And the width is L plus 4. So I need to do 320 equals, and that's going to be L times L plus 4, which means 320 equals L squared plus 4L. Now you can just plug in, because I know this is where some of you guys are going to get stumped, and this is part of the quadratics unit, but you can still make it through it. You can plug in some of these choices. So I'm going to write this here. We have 320 equals L squared plus 4L. Plug in your links and see which one of these, we're not doing that one, which one of these will work out. So if I take my calculator and I try to plug in, let's see, let's just start with A. If I plug 16 in there, 16 squared, 16 times 16 is 256. So I'm trying that one. 16 times 16, which is 256, plus, what is that going to be? 4 times 16. So 16 times 4 is going to be 64. So it's 256 plus, so 256 plus 64 is equal to 320. So that does check out that the answer is A. Again, you could plug, oh, whoops, that was the width is 16. My bad. I just said that backwards. It's D. It's D because the length, I just figured out the length is 16 and the width is 20. So that one works out. But you can just plug the numbers in and that will help you. I didn't mean to write that down backwards. Sorry, guys. All right, for 62. Remember, you're just going to pull out the perfect squares of those. So if you pull out the perfect square, oh wait, that one should not be on there. That should have been like, whoops, 62 is one that's going to be eliminated too. I'm sorry, because that 10 is not a perfect square. So let's say if you had this one, if you had 49 over 121, you just pull out the perfect squares, and that's what the problem should have been. And that will be the perfect square of that one is 7, and the perfect square of that one is 11. So your answer is 7 over 11. You just pull out the perfect squares. And there is one like that on there, but it should come out as the perfect square. This one right here, anytime you see a proportion, remember, use your butterfly method. So you're going to set this up and say 4 times x minus 3 is equal to 2 times x plus 2. You're going to multiply those out. So that's going to be 4x minus 12 is equal to 2x plus 4. You're going to subtract 2x. So you're going to subtract 2x. That means you're going to have 2x minus 12 equals 4. Add 12. Add 12. That means 2x equals 16. So that means that x equals 8. And the answer to that one is A. Now, last one, thank goodness, is going to be number 75. Remember, this is multiplication. It is not a proportion. That has an equal sign. This has a multiplication sign. So you just multiply across the top. 2 times 3 is 6. And then a times 4a squared is going to be over 4a to the third. Not bad at all. And so the answer to that one, oh wait, those will reduce. So 6 over 4 reduces to 3 over 2, a to the third. So the answer is going to be D.